So it looks like Tim Pool isn't going to that Kilroy event because of this non-disclosure agreement that was sent to everybody, and within it there was like, yeah, a non-disclosure saying that they weren't able to speak for something like 3 years. They weren't able to speak about what happened within the event or something like that, and then not allowed to divulge personal information about other people, which I think, all the people attending that would not do that to begin with. I don't even see really the need for this, right? Like some people were saying there was safety concerns, like the based mama. I don't watch her, but she's like, hey, I got a bunch of kids and stuff. This is safety concerns. I don't want them, you finding out where I live, etc., so you could hurt them, blah blah blah. And it's like, who do these people think they are? First of all, like, do you really think you're doing that type of fucking work that much? You're making that much of an impact, kind of, for people to really dig that hard? And it's like, instead of having this whole agreement, just don't share anything about yourself, right? Wouldn't that just be easy? Just don't share something about yourself. Like, this is what we all do in personal day-to-day life and interactions anyways. If you don't want somebody to know something about you, you don't tell them, right? That's all you need to do. And this is like a free speech event as well, so it's kind of like, okay, now there's a non-disclosure. It's like, if we're gonna follow free speech shit, then we should follow it to the T, right? And I don't think anybody's trying to screw over the people trying to attend there, anything like that, but they definitely fucked up, and they should have let people know before asking for donations what was going to happen, because clearly this just speaks of no preparation, like, just, it's not very professional and stuff. But yeah, like, if you're gonna have something so contentious, like, you should have sent that out before, because a lot of these people donated money to see Tim Pool, Lauren Southern, these types of people, and then now they're pulling out and they're not going to be speaking at the event. So you kind of fucked up, and now a lot of people are going to be pissed off at you. And apparently I'm guessing it was Based Mama or something was arguing with Tim Pool, like appealing to emotion, being like, it's to protect my kids, and how could you put them in danger? You don't want to put them in danger, blah blah. And then, appeal to popularity, saying like, hey, everybody's already signed it, you should sign it too, it's no big deal. And it's like, this isn't a good way to alleviate somebody's fears, especially somebody who's not a fucking idiot, who's not a stupid person, right? Like somebody like Tim Pool, right? He's not a stupid guy, so he's not gonna go in and sign something like this. And whoever thought of it on the spot is a fucking retard. And this is gonna put a big stain on it. And in my opinion, they need to wipe it completely, completely modify it. They were saying they weren't willing to negotiate on a 3-year NDA, and other people were saying, oh, it's normal, it's this and that. Oh, I've signed one for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, my whole life. And it's like, whatever, man. Like, a lot of people paid for this thing voluntarily to see all these people, and now there's a few of these people that want to be, super anonymous, have all this shit, NDAs. It's like, how about they just don't show up, right? How about those people just don't come? And if they're so afraid of being revealed, etc., then they just don't go. Then they just don't come. And all those people that are coming, they show their face, all this shit already on the internet. Like, it's not that fucking hard to figure out where you live and stuff, right? Like, it'd take a moderate hacker to figure this shit out, right? And like Base Mama and a few other people, nobody's gonna come after you, right? Like, I understand, yeah, don't throw out your address out there for the world to see and make it super accessible. You don't want people, some of your haters, sending you things, but just don't mention it, right? don't mention personal things about yourself, right? Just do that, and then the event can go back to the way it was and stuff. And personally, I didn't really care about the event anyways. I think these things are kind of stupid, right? It's like, sure, it's cool, you know. I think it's more of a thing for them to hang out, honestly. I think they had that one event with the Anita Sarkeesian thing where they all kind of argued with her, with Sargon of Akkad, you know, on stage, and she called Sargon a piece of garbage human or something. I think they probably went to these things and they're like, we want to have our own, you know, we could all be friends, but we're going to be running it, and this and that, right? So it's, yeah, it's cool and stuff, but these things aren't necessary, in my opinion. Like, they are kind of a cool events, so you can meet people, your fan, or, you know, meet your fans and shit. But other than that, it's, you know, it's nothing important, right? But it is pretty shitty that they got all those donations without fully, you know, explaining all the details of the event to people, because that's bullshit. You know, you're losing Tim Pool, Lauren Southern, a couple other people that are, you know, you probably got at least a third to almost maybe even half your donations because of those two people, right? Maybe not half, but at least a quarter, right? Which is substantial. And I'm sure a lot of them are pissed off now too, and they're gonna be pissed at you, right? And they're probably fans of you too, but maybe not anymore. And good thing I didn't fucking donate, right? Thank God. But hopefully they can work this thing out, and it doesn't really create too many rifts amongst people and stuff, and they can, I don't know, go have a good time and stuff or whatever. But that's all I pretty much had to say. If you like my content, subscribe and have a good day. See ya.